Hello everybody, 419 Games here. David, if you please. So we're jumping back into Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. And we're going to be making a small change though. Previously, when I created my character, I was debating between a monk and an archer. I love monk class characters, but on the flip side, I also really like archers. It was after I recorded that first video that I found out that there is a Zen Archer option under monks. So I'm going to go through and recreate the character. I'm going to try to keep it as close to the character that I created the first time around, but under the different class, obviously. So we're going to have a few changes, but we're going to try to keep it as close as possible. So we're just going to do a quick jump here, and when we come back, we'll have the new character ready to go, and we will restart the adventure.
Let us bide our time.
So I'm going to show you here. Here's the original character that I created, and you'll notice mostly cosmetic changes. The character image is one that I got from Nexus Mods. Had to think there for a minute. They have a few batches of different character portraits that you can get for both this, and if you have a huge number for the original Pathfinder. But as you can see, the character stats are the same. The alignment has changed slightly from neutral good to lawful good. For some reason it didn't give me the neutral good option. I'm guessing probably because of the class that I chose. But pretty much everything is the same. Knowledge world is only at +1 instead of the +5 that it was, just because of I only had 4 intelligence or 4 skill points to play with. But otherwise the character is pretty much the same. So we've got it all set up, so let's jump on in. I love how they just drop her.
Hey, somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't she be carted off somewhere else like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
Darren's a dick. Still.
Make room, everyone! Step back! Now, what's the matter? What happened to her? The wound looks nasty. Who did this to her?
Demons, Prelate. We found her barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right. We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take her weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. She can get her things back after the festival.
Oh, blow me. Well, that's probably not what my character would say, but blow me.
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor, Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy, heal her wounds.
I won't give up that easily.
Hear, hear! That's the Crusader spirit. My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there! Yes, you! Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev.
Terendelev, do 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 do. Terendelev, do 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 do. Sorry, couldn't resist.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Do 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 do.
Be quick about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
I'm a traveler. I was just passing by.
Just passing by? And how am I to know that you're not a demon spy? Or worse?
What, the fox face isn't a clue?
My dear prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor woman. She has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of her.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that, so I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed she was wounded near Canabris. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of the city.
Pry loose the grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Thank you for helping me.
I accept your thanks. But my work is not yet done.
Who are you?
My name is Terendelev. I am the protector of the city.
Are you really a dragon?
You don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust. Pay no mind to my current guise. I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form.
What happened to me?
I do not know yet, and that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully.
Can I go?
Certainly, but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return.
Oh, you mean the guy who was interrogating me earlier?
But do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, protector of Canabris. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
Okay, since I started doing it, I am going to have to fight to keep from singing that little ditty whenever I hear her name. I will try my best not to. No promises. Day of the city. Canabris is a city poised on the border between two worlds. Thanks. Didn't give me a chance to read it the first time either. Okay, I'm not going to worry about tutorials about basic gameplay because it should be similar enough from the original Pathfinder. The only thing that sucks about going to the Zen Archer as opposed to the Ranger I had before is I don't have my animal companion. But then again, I'm a kitsune. I am my own animal companion. To the city! Happy City Day! Okay. Well, who do I have to go talk to first? Oh, what do we have here? What about 100 paces? Can you do it?
I'm gone.
I'm a monk. I don't drink that I know of. Ah. Oh, there we are. Middlemost button. It's been a while since I played Kingmaker, so... So let's find somebody who's not named Citizen or Noble. Like this guy. Uh-huh. So you're an asshole. Camellia. Oh yeah, you're an asshole too. I'm surrounded by assholes! Ember. With that name, you sound intriguing. Come on, give me somebody interesting to talk to. Who you? Why you look like that? Why you wear a costume? I keep hearing a dog bark and I want to go let the dogs in, but the dogs are already in. Well, where can I go next? Let's go up here. And see what we can see. I guess can't see anything up there.
Follow my steps.
Stranger. Well, everybody here's a stranger to me. I'm following you. I was following you, but now you've disco-paired. So I've already forgot what I'm supposed to be doing. Excuse me. Okay, so sample this special festival drink and hit the mannequin I have to do. Okay, where do I go to get the special festival drink? Ah. Okay. Well, that doesn't sound good.
Your city will fall to me. Your followers will feed my hunger.
Not if anything about this. That's a lot of blood.
Discari, Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
No.
Let the feast begin.
Well, that sucks.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
I've
Yeah,
seen you
you
somewhere
have.
before.
You owe me your life. I'm the one who found you outside the walls and brought you inside to be healed. I see they patched you up. Good thing they did it before the attack, or else you'd have been done for.
Who is Discari?
You must have got a good drubbing around the head, friend. Discari's a demon lord, the most fearsome enemy of all crusaders and all living things, come to think of it.
What's the situation in the city?
Who knows? Everything's on fire, crashing down around our ears. The place is crawling with demons. Looks like a whole army attacked the city. We're sitting ducks.
Care to lend me a weapon? I'll try to fight the demons.
Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even.
Crossbow.
Good luck! Try not to get eaten now!
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
Well, can you blame me? I mean, you're one ugly cuss.
Behold, Iomade. Behold the death I sow.
Okay, the opening to the game is a whole lot of, well, that's not good.
The silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
I miss hearing Kenzie's voice from the first one. Hope some of the characters from the first one show up, but we'll see.
Holy mother of...
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
I feel them all right. Wouldn't say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
No, I'm definitely not choosing the evil option. I'm going to go with number 3. We don't have to rely on brute strength for this. I'll try to find something to use as a lever. Oh. And the sticks you found aren't suitable, or you're just not using them correctly, but your efforts come to nothing.
I don't think you're gonna get anywhere with that. Why don't I just...
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
Well, I'm Sela, paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabres has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomade's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Yeah, people dying tends to be a little more important than getting stoned.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
What would my character say? I'm a traveler, and I just wound up here by chance.
Call me superstitious if you want, or maybe cynical. But I just don't believe in chance or coincidences.
How many stories around the tavern table have started with those very words?
Right enough. I have this habit, see, anytime somebody starts yakking about blind chance, it always turns out that the thing was as far from a quirk of fate as you could want. Sorry, don't take it personal like. Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
To summarize, there are 3 of us, with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
I like Sela. Not too sure about the other one, but I like Sela. Okay, let's try and find our way out of here. Oh, I don't have her selected. Ah, bow. Okay. So we are going to get short bow. That's fine. We'll do with that for now. What's this? Cloak of Resistance +1. This cloak grants its wearer a +1 resistance bonus on all saving throw. Yeah, definitely. We'll give that for the second option. What's this? Short spear. Okay. Do you have weapons? Yes, you are all set for weapons. That's fine. Okay. Well, that looks good for now. Terendelev's scale. Charges 1, caster level 9. You restore life to a deceased party member. A raised creature has a number of hit points equal to its current hit dice. Raised dead also removes death. Nice.
Who's there?
Yeah, yum.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it.
Not many could withstand a strike from a demon lord. Not even Terendelev.
I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
Discari himself has come to Canabras. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Terendelev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help. Our city used to be protected by powerful forces, but now...
You have me.
We've seen how powerless they truly are. Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose.
Tell me more about yourself.
Who am I? Just an ordinary citizen who decided to take a stroll through the square on the day of the festival. But that's not what you wish to know, is it? You most likely wish to know whether I'll be a burden should you ask me to join your group. No need to worry about that. I can assure you that I am skilled with a rapier, and I also possess some knowledge of magic.
So, Magus, probably. What happened to this poor man? Who is he?
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
Do you want to join us?
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
We need to keep moving. There must be a way back to the surface somewhere around here.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
A masterwork dagger.
Save the last one for me.
Save the last what? Oh, friggin' centipedes. I hate centipedes in these games.
Into the fray!
Oh. Hold on. Options. I can't remember. Turn-based mode. Okay.
I'll cut you wide open! The spirits demand your blood.
No glory without risk!
Attack! Aim carefully.
What the hell kind of bows are you girls carrying? Oh, padded armor. Let's just check armor class 17. Oh no, can't be equipped. Okay, that's fine. She's got armor. She's got armor. Okay. Yes. Oh, another scale. Yeah.
Let's head out. Do not fear! Do not waver!
The giant fly.
The light take you!
Excuse me.
Forwards!
Four words. 5 words.
The Inheritor, guide my blade! Let us be careful.
Yeah, it looks to split. Let's go.
The heartbeat quickens.
A solid plan.
Go for their hearts! I'll cut you wide open.
Into the fray! No glory without risk!
Spitting giant. I hate those even more. But at least they're not giant spiders.
Attack!
The main reason I could not live in a fantasy
Demand
world.
your blood!
6 foot plus spiders.
Tread light.
Oh. And what did we pick up this time? We picked up Scroll of Inflict Light Wounds. Okay. Bottle of oil. Cure light wounds. Engraved Lucky Bracers versus Bracers of Armor +1. Bracers grant the wearer +1 luck bonus to armor class and +1 luck bonus to reflexes, will, and fort. Oh, hell no. I'm not swapping those out. 21, 19. I'll give them to her. They didn't. Oh, okay. Because she's got the chain shirt on, it doesn't really affect her. That's fine. Okay. Back to here. Another friggin' fly.
Aim carefully. You are today's sacrifice.
Take him out, Sela.
Take you!
Oh, didn't even see you.
Forwards!
Flame tongue of cooking ingredients. And, okay, cooking. Okay. I should say cooking and potion ingredients.
Let me draw the first
Monitor
blood.
lizard. But is it a CRT monitor lizard or an LCD monitor lizard?
The Inheritor, guide my blade! Into the fray!
Go for their hearts!
Go for their hearts, because you can't do much with their
Solid
nipples.
plan.
open! The spirits demand your blood.
No, with rolls like that, you won't cut them wide open. Let's see if I can...
Attack!
Yeah! Skin 'em!
I'm gone.
Skin 'em, a rinky dinky dink, skin 'em a rinky dink. Hi, who are you?
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
More like, what are you? Struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps into the circle of light, however, you realize that you've never encountered a creature like this before. Stranger looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man.
Wenduok!
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait. They might know what's going on up there.
Demons are laying waste to Canabras.
I just thought it might be nice to know why the roof was shaking.
And tries to appear nonchalant, but he is visibly agitated. A reasonable response to hearing demons are attacking your city?
What happened on the surface has caused problems for us, and we need to fix them.
Who are you? Tieflings?
This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
This is where the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else. And that our lives are not lived in vain.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
Oh, okay, I chose the what is this place. Okay, let's go back to who are you, Tieflings?
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the Underground Crusaders, the children of the Crusade's finest.
Sadly, Underground Crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
I've never heard of Underground Crusaders before.
In Canabras, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are, and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
What are you doing here?
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
Reasonable.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
Hint, he probably is.
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
He's an optimist. We'll just call him Optimus Prime. Maze, does it really lead to the surface?
Yes. There are other ways up, but they are far from here. And after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the underground crusaders, that the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze. And even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
Logical assumption.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wendwog too much.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other.
Younglings, what can you do? Maybe slaughtering them with a lightsaber. Oh, sorry, wrong genre. A sword of holy flame. How did it wind up down here?
It came here with its owner. A long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Look, all you need to do is go out, find a guy named Arthur.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
Lan, watch your tongue.
We'll find the sword faster if we work together. I'll help you.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
Okay.
I found something.
You found a copper ring. Oh, what's this?
Something here.
The room looks like an improvised museum or perhaps some kind of temple. And we got a handful of gems. Oh.
This one was beyond me.
Statue of an unknown knight. The technique is crude.
I shall not fail.
I don't think I have a... Yeah, lore religion is only 2. 3, not much better. Okay.
Follow my steps.
What's that there?
More gems.
I spotted something.
What's that? Grinding stone.
I found something.
Pearls? Pearls.
What's that there?
I would say that's probably a flaming sword in a stone. A hot phallic symbol in her heart. Never mind. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Moakukuchi feels drops of searing blood run down her chest. The wound healed by Terendelev reopens and weeps scarlet, but there is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber. This one or another one entirely? Moakikuchi's heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into her mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect. The people for whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent, mortal world. There they are, up ahead in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Did they believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refuses to join with the traitors and paid dearly. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I have strength in me, I must. While recognizing the foreign origins of these thoughts, Moakukuchi intuits that she can control them somehow. Let's try to heal the wounded girl. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie murky scene before... I'm just gonna go with Moa. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, Lariel, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said that you and the other warriors of heaven would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true? The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster like a rushing river, and images flash by one after another. A priestess in colorful robes observing the stars. A young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword. The majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clearly. Only if you're willing, and only if you're ready, there is no going back. Then don't waste your strength healing me, the girl whispers. Your mission is more important. You, take care. It is near. Then in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within the depths. A vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadow, the sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. Will 10... Arcana Knowledge 10... We'll go with the Will 10, yeah. But Moa is determined to fight off the illusion. Succeeded will check, yeah. The force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying. But Moa is stronger. She shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real, it exists only in the strange vision or memory. But the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Discari, the terrifying demon lord. In a moment as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they called Lariel. The foolish angel struggling on the rocks, like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old, and quavering. Where is your goddess angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword, and with his last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. Moa senses that the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing, like a river running dry. The last thing she hears is this: "You will kill me, monster, this I know. But one day, someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and save and protect the innocent." The vision disappears, vanishing with a burst of colors. Moa does not hear the final words, but she seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from her lips, and with them, something else. The heat blazing in Moa's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Moa sees the flaming sword in her hand. Or rather, its outline, the memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into her hand. Moa senses that it will return. All she needs to do is call it.
Hey! Are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
Siwa kneels before the light, offering up her prayer to Iomade.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
You saw it too? The traitors? The dying girl?
It's only us here. Your group, you, me, Wendu, and the light of heaven that sort of got, sucked into you. Any chance you can whip it out again? We do kinda need it. Sorry, I crack jokes when I get nervous, and when I'm upset, and when I'm happy. Anyway, what I said, it came out wrong. We need to bring you to Chief Sull. You can show everyone the light of heaven, we'll rally the tribe and go into the maze, and we'll get back our kin.
And what if she can't make it happen a second time? What then? The tribe will just say we're crazy and turn its back on us.
I think I saw the memories of Lariel, the angel who died here.
Lariel? That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it, and now you An ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us. Get the sword and start talking about visions.
Now, Wendowog, don't be a sore loser. She is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before her, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff. Because she doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that. I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
It seems I can control it.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing! Heaven has truly blessed you.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Sol needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
Lead us to your chief, and I'll decide if I'm going to help you or not.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
Now what is that?
Mobility 14. Should be able to do it. What's my mobility again? Mobility's +6.
Done.
Yeah. Okay. Remember what I said about giant spiders?
Let us bide our time.
Okay.
Together, we stand.
You can trust me.
Spirit weapon enchantment. First level of Spirit Hunter can, as a swift action, grant a +1 enchantment bonus for 1 minute to any weapon she is holding. Oh, nice.
Meditate on your mistakes.
Yeah, you're also an archer. Okay. And what about you?
Commands.
Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, see, we should be at the front. Yeah, that looks reasonable. Actually, no, let's do this. Because, okay, we want you up at the front. You can put you there. You to there. No. You to there. You to there. Uterus. Okay.
They'll beg me to stop!
Do not waver!
Get ready for buttholes.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Aim carefully.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
You are today's sacrifice!
Into the fray!
Forwards.
Forwards, because 5 words is a run-on sentence.
You won't survive me.
Nice. Ooh, what do we got here? Region. Okay, ingredient stuff. Quit showing the tutorial shit. I don't need it.
They will break against our resolve.
Bloody hell. Goddamn flies.
Endure this!
A solid plan.
Haha. Ho 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 ho.
Make every strike count.
Attack.
Blah 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 blah. Okay. Let's go into options. I want to turn off tutorial. Basic tutorial. Off. Off, 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 off. There. Finally. Okay. Masterwork light crossbow, nice. Some gold, fine feather. Bone meal. Okay.
I found
Be
something.
careful, everyone.
Yeah. I guess you're...
Aim carefully.
The light take you! The Inheritor, guide my blade!
The Inheritor sucks.
Go for their hearts! I'll cut you wide open!
I'll rip you apart! No match for me.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Forwards.
Into the fray!
To you too.
Spirits demand your blood!
Spirits demand you actually freaking hit something. Masterwork Greatsword. Come on. Come on. Anyway. Mongrel fighter. Got a board, but you can use a greatsword. Let's see. Attack plus 7, 1d8, times 3, critical, times 2 on a 19 or 20, attack plus, so attack bonus is lower, but much higher damage. Yeah, we'll give you that. We'll give you some padded armor. Okay. You can't use it either, that's fine. We'll keep you ranged. Let's rearrange this. So we'll have you there. We'll put me there. Okay. Yes. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you and I are the only two people here who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you, don't show the light of heaven to Sol. Lan is sure the light should be shown to the mongrels. Lan, he wants to play the hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? Sounds to me like suicide. To me, it sounds like suicide. The worst part is that the tribe might actually take his words to heart and follow where he leads. I thought you considered the mongrels to be great warriors. The descendants of great warriors. I believe that my people are worthy of greatness, that we are strong and can do many things. That's why we were chased down here. We scared people. But it's one thing to go hunting in the caves and another to fight in the shield maze. Windog leans closer, her pupils dilating. I've been there. I've spent my whole life training so I can make it through all the way to the end. There were more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. What's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for you? That's what we thought, but we weren't prepared. The maze isn't just a physical challenge. It's cunning and full of traps. It's dark as the primordial night. And if you close your eyes and listen, you hear whispers right behind you, and soft singing in the distance that seems to rise and fall with the beating of your heart. So basically it's a phasmophobia level. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go further. I don't want to have to do that again, and it will happen again if a crowd of ill-prepared fighters burst into the maze with no idea where they're going, all because Lan believes that a glowing sword will solve all our problems. Don't you want to save the kids lost in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Sol is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lan's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to and find them, or whatever's left of them. Without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my own life. You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find the way out to the surface. I'll think about it. Let's go. Don't show the chief the light, and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface. I swear it. To the Neath home. Okay. Just want to take a look at one thing here. Fatigued. Great. So I need to rest. So 896 XP out of 2000. So I have 1104 to go to hit level 2. You know what? I think I'm gonna save here, and we will continue on with this in the next video. Looks like a good place to save. Actually, I'm gonna see. Can I rest here? You cannot rest here. Okay. But the game has auto-saved, so we will continue on with the underground adventures, hopefully soon to be overground adventures, and we'll see where things go from here. So, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. You take care of yourselves.